I cannot believe it. I just cannot. Yeah, you read that title right. Time Splitters 2 is on modern consoles, like the PS4 and even PS5 in 4K. Welcome back to LG Division. I'm your host, Rex Diamond, and this one is a bit of a doozy for myself. As of a few days ago, some random guys went back into the code of Homefront: The Revolution, and 2 levels of Time Splitters were available when you get to the prison yard level. However, these random guys also found the input codes to unlock all of Time Splitters 2, including all of the levels, all of the arcade challenges, the other challenges, and even multiplayer with bots. As for the co-op feature, they're still unsure if it works, but one thing that is missing is the options menu. So, aim assist is defaulted on, and you are locked into cursor targeting lock, which is a bit of a hassle to use after being spoiled by current FPS mechanics, at least for me. Also, the menus have not been sorted out, so when you go to select stuff in multiplayer, it's all jumbled text. It still works, it's just not sorted out yet. Other than that, the game is all there. For those who don't know, Time Splitters 2 was an FPS game that came out almost 20 years ago and is considered the spiritual successor to GoldenEye 64. As the team that made that game also made the Time Splitters series for the original Xbox, PS2, GameCube, I have a copy on GameCube, that sees you go through different timelines in your fight to save humanity from a race called Time Splitters. Aliens bent on annihilation of the human race in the 2300s AD. At the start of the game, Sergeant Cortez and Corporal Hart breach a space station infested with time splitters that has a time portal that the splitters are using to invade different timelines. The source of energy is a bundle of crystals called time crystals that are used to allow time travel through the gate. After the raid on the station, when Cortez and Corporal Hart get to the bridge, the splitters start moving the crystals into the portal across different timelines one by one. The game then will take you to each one of the places that a splitter moved a crystal to. These places include a dam in Siberia called Oblast, which is a direct reference to GoldenEye 64's dam level, the Wild West, Planet X, a dark robot factory, and even an island with a particle accelerator, also known as an atom smasher, among other levels. In each level, you must complete objectives as well as the main mission, which will always include retrieving a time crystal. Each level comes in easy, normal, and hard difficulties. The difference in each difficulty can determine how much of the level you get to experience. Some levels, not all. But one thing that is consistent is if you pick easy, you get to experience less than half the level if it has any different areas. Normal and hard will open up the full area of a level, and hard makes all objectives mandatory as well as increases the enemy count and their health, not to mention limiting your health and armor pickups. The game has a wide variety of weapons, all from different timelines, from pistols to rockets to even a minigun and even bricks. Time Splitters 2 also utilizes co-op mode through its campaign and multiplayer to allow 2 people to tackle missions together. Regarding the port that can now be accessed in Homefront: The Revolution, once you get to the arcade system and boot up Time Splitters 2, leave the arcade system and then quit the game to the main menu, so that way you can access Time Splitters 2 directly from the extra menu, and then from the main menu you will enter the code, shown in the summary of this video, in order to unlock the rest of the game. I will have a walkthrough on how to enter the code to unlock the entire campaign in the summary. Now, the remastered graphics are a lot more refined than in older consoles, and some of the sound effects have been changed, such as the sniper rifle, of which I do like the change, and the Soviet S-47 firing sound, of which I don't like the change of. Not to mention, turrets have also had a new sound effect for when they fire, so instead of blaring loud, just automatic guns, it's been toned down, which I kind of miss the original. I do miss the original in that case. The codes aren't permanent though. You'll have to re-enter them each time you boot up the game. These codes work for PS4 and PS5 on the demo Homefront, as well as Xbox and PC. In other words, wherever you can play Homefront, you can play Time Splitters 2. This is honestly the best Easter egg I've ever seen, as I actually bought Homefront and spent almost 8 hours, not consecutively, to get to the area where Time Splitters is unlockable. I then spent more time trying to input the code correctly. Didn't take too long. Now, I'm gonna be honest, the 4K remaster of Time Splitters, it looks good, but there are bugs. One of those bugs being, if you're in heavy rain areas such as Neo Tokyo, Notre Dame, then you're gonna start seeing black squares like appear on your screen. And then Planet X caused my system to crash. Whether this was just my system or a set thing, I'm not too sure about yet, but I have been hearing rumors that Reaper splitters, which you encounter in almost every level of the game, cause crashes. That really sucks. Homefront The Revolution came out 5 years ago, and apparently the devs who modded Time Splitters 2 gave the code to someone to have them leak it to Discord, but that person got banned because that Discord's mods thought it was fake, and then the devs lost the codes to unlock the whole game. So then 5 years later, some dude reverse engineers Homefront and finds the code. Or codes, because there's more than one to unlock different things in the game. The importance of having backup saves. Upon this new reveal, there is rumors that a new Time Splitters game could very well be in the works. I mean, the devs did say when they discontinued work on Time Splitters after Future Perfect, Time Splitters will return when they feel that there is a need for it or that the fans want it. And I think this might be that time. But we'll have to wait and see. In the meantime, you can enjoy the game in 4K resolution on modern consoles. Well, that's it for this video. If you like the content, hitting that like button helps. Subscribe to keep up to date with our content and share with friends. Thanks for checking out our video, and we'll see you all next time. Time to split!